Today on the News Roundup, don't miss an exclusive interview with Joseph Hathaway from Oregon Trail Electric Cooperative about OTEC scholarships, as well as another interview with Lieutenant Jason Hayes from the Grande Police Department about this year's Shop with a Cop event.
This is the holiday edition of the News Roundup, brought to you by Grand Ronde Hospital and EONI.
Happy holidays, Eastern Oregon. I'm Brianna Troutman.
And I'm Bob Kavanaugh.
And you're watching the News Roundup.
Our first story is brought to you by Rock & Sons Tire and Auto. The snow's starting to fall, so get your snow tires while you can. For our first story, OTEC is offering up to 32 scholarships for high school students, homeschool students, returning college students, and adult entering education and technical programs. OTEC will offer up to $2,500 and in some areas, $5,000 in scholarship money. If you're interested in applying for a scholarship with OTEC, visit the link below and see if you qualify. Here's an interview with Joseph Hathaway from OTEC with more information about the scholarships.
Our scholarships are open right now. They've been open since November 1st. And yeah, I know it's winter break for a lot of people out there. So if you're sitting at home thinking about something to do and wondering what you want to do with your future, go to otech.coop and look at our scholarships. We have ones for graduating high school seniors, returning college students and adults, and we even have a new one. We're in the second year of our brand new OTEC EOU Rural Scholarship Program, and that's a huge opportunity right there. If you are thinking about attending Eastern Oregon University next fall, apply for that one because it's essentially a full ride scholarship. It's a great partnership we have with Eastern Oregon University, and if you apply and you commit to graduate from EOU, get your bachelor's degree there, OTEC and EOU will pay for all tuitions and fees all 4 years. So it's an incredible opportunity. And on top of those academic scholarships, we also have scholarships for trade schools. So if you don't think college is for you and you want to go straight into a really high demand, high paying job, apply for our trade school scholarships. And if you're thinking about being a lineman, we offer scholarships for lineman schools as well. And so we have a lot of incredible opportunities for people out there, and especially OTEC members.
Be sure to check out the full video either on our Facebook or YouTube channels.
Our next story is brought to you by Northwest Furniture and Mattress, your local family-owned and operated furniture store. This year, the Grande Police Department was able to safely and successfully hold their annual Shop with a Cop event. Instead of the typical event day that they have done in past years, children were paired with their officers and then were taken out to shop for up to $150 in gifts for their families. Afterwards, the students were treated to lunch or dinner with their cop. Here's an interview with Lieutenant Jason Hayes from the Grande Police Department about this event.
We were fortunate that we could still do the program under the restrictions. Now, typically in the last 11 years that we did it, we've always had an event day where we went around, picked up all the kids from school, and we took them to Walmart in a group, and they got to shop with their officer. We all ate together. We had volunteers wrap their presents. But because of this year of the restrictions, we changed it so that what we did is I met with all the families to make sure it was okay that their child participated in this event. And then I partnered an officer with each child, and they just worked out a time to pick them up from home that worked best for the officer and the family. So it was very individual this year. And so the officers contacted the parents, made a date and time to pick up the kids. And so the officer would go pick up the child in the police car and take them to Walmart, where they got $150 to go shopping for their immediate family. And then they got to buy something for themselves as well. And then the officer took them to eat at wherever at their choice. Now, because of COVID restrictions, there was no dine-in eating. And so we let the kids pick drive-through of their choice. And most of them picked McDonald's. And afterwards, the officer and the child went to the police department where they ate their dinner or lunch together. And then they wrapped their presents together.
Be sure to check out the full interview right here on EOAlive.
Our next story is brought to you by True Value Hardware of Jefferson Street. Behind every project is a true value. Here's Bree with another furry, not so little canine friend looking for a forever home.
Hey EOAlive, Brianna Troutman here with a very special, lovely friend. This is Sasha. Sasha is a 2.5-year-old Great Pyrenees. She is full-blooded Great Pyrenees. Her father comes from a long line of really wonderful livestock guardian dogs, and her mom is a registered Great Pyrenees. She is fixed. She does wonderful with kids. She does great with other dogs. She does even good with cats. She will require somebody that's got a very large yard, and we'll spend the time with her. This type of dog is not going to do well in an apartment or a really small house or a house with no yard. This dog needs some room to run and room to play. Unfortunately, her owners were not able to keep her due to medical circumstances, so they were heartbroken to have to find a new home for her, and so we are doing our best to try to find the best possible placement for Sasha. So if you're looking for a livestock guardian dog, or you've got a lot of room and you're looking for a great big fluffy polar bear companion, give BMHA a call and tell them that you are interested in Sasha.
Our next story is brought to you by Brother Bear Cafe, still open for takeout. Recently, the Grande School District received approval from the state to return to on-site learning for grades K through 6 on January 11th. Students K through 5 will have regular on-site learning with modified schedules, whereas grade 6 will function under an A and B cohort schedule where they will work 4 periods at a time on a 2-week block. There may be a potential return of grades 7 through 12 on January 27th, according to the Grande School District.
I'm sure the kids are looking forward to that. That's it this week, Eastern Oregon. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brianna Troutman.
And I'm Bob Kavanaugh.
Be sure to tune in next time for the News Roundup.
Happy holidays from
EOAlive.